If Obi-Wan had struck a fatal blow on Mustafar, the galaxy would have turned out very differently. It begins the same way, heat rising from molten rivers, two former brothers locked in a final duel, but this time Obi-Wan doesn't walk away after severing Anakin's limbs. He delivers the killing strike, ending Anakin Skywalker's life before Darth Vader can truly be born. On Coruscant, Palpatine feels it immediately. A shock through the Force, the severing of the bond with his chosen apprentice. Anakin was not just a weapon, he was the cornerstone of the Emperor's long-term plan. In that moment, Palpatine's grand design shifts. Without Vader, he lacks the perfect blend of raw power, loyalty, and knowledge of Jedi ways that would have made the purge swift and decisive. Meanwhile, Padme, already broken by the collapse of the Republic and Anakin's betrayal, doesn't survive childbirth. Luke and Leia are born and instantly orphaned. No mother to protect them, no father to redeem. The Jedi remnants must decide their fates. Order 66 still devastates the Jedi, but its reach is much more blunted in nature. Without Vader's intimate insight, Palpatine's forces struggle to track every survivor. And here's the critical difference. The Inquisitorius, the specialized Jedi hunting corps of fallen Jedi, might never truly form. Palpatine could still attempt to recruit Force-sensitive hunters, but without Vader's personal training and brutal oversight, these operatives would be scattered, undisciplined, and far less effective. Many Jedi would slip past them entirely, and some recruits might even defect early. The purge would be slower, and more Jedi would live to fight another day. Obi-Wan, carrying the weight of killing Anakin, chooses not to bury himself entirely in isolation. He still insists Luke be hidden with Owen and Baru, and Leia with Bail Organa on Alderaan, but he remains a quiet, active link between surviving Jedi and trusted political allies. From the shadows, he feeds intelligence, coordinates rescue efforts, and quietly undermines Imperial operations. Palpatine, on the other hand, scrambles to fill the void left by Anakin. Without a fearsome Sith Lord as his right hand, he leans heavily on bureaucrats like Tarkin, military commanders, and the slow intimidation of super weapons. The absence of Vader's legend means the Empire lacks a single personal embodiment of terror. Fear is still there, but it's abstract, faceless, and resistance movements spark earlier because of it. The early rebellion takes root faster. More Jedi survive to advise insurgent cells. Political leaders like Bail and Mon Mothma find it easier to convince systems to defy the Empire, because now there's no black armored figure hunting them personally. By the time the Death Star is operational, the rebellion is larger, better coordinated, and has military depth, including Jedi trained pilots and tacticians. Luke's life unfolds quietly on Tatooine, but with occasional visits from Obi-Wan, who provides hints of discipline and survival skills. Leia, on the other hand, grows into a leader on Alderaan, unaware of her Force heritage, but deeply embedded in the political fight. There's a chance that these siblings never meet each other. For Palpatine, the loss of Vader is more than personal, it's strategic. Without Vader to enforce discipline on Force-sensitive hunters, his Jedi purge remains incomplete, his grip on the galaxy slightly less absolute. Paranoia over potential Jedi survivors gnaws at him, diverting resources he'd prefer to spend on expansion and control. Obi-Wan's path is more heavier. There is no hope for Anakin's redemption to soften the blow, but it also gives him purpose. He becomes a ghost in the machinery of the Empire, ensuring that when Luke is ready to step forward, it's as someone already quietly prepared for the burden ahead. To sum it up, in this timeline, the war against the Empire is never about saving a single fallen hero. It's the same truth it always was. Countless beings across the galaxy refusing to bow to tyranny, fighting not for one man's soul, but for the right to live free. The absence of Vader changes the tools of oppression, but not the spirit of resistance. That, in any timeline, endures.